So this channel's been around for about 8 months now, and I figured now would be a good time to check out some comments I've been getting on some videos. First off, I'd love to give a huge thank you to anybody who's watched, liked, subscribed, commented on, or shared these videos. Either the quick reviews or these case studies. I really enjoy making these, and it seems like a lot of you out there like watching them, and I'm glad that we found this relationship as creator and audience. So again, thank you. But on to some more specific comments. Star Pedal Arts writes, "Personally, I would love more video game music breakdowns like this." This comment was left on my most recent Smash Brothers video, which a lot of you seem to enjoy. And I am down for more case studies on video game music in the future. My only concern is that if I were to start focusing on video game music and its theory and production, well then I'm basically 8-bit music theory. And since the channel is still in its relative infancy, I want the opportunity to experiment with different styles and genres and types of music. So if you want someone who makes specifically those kinds of videos, I'd say go subscribe to 8-Bit's channel, but still, I will do more of them in the future. Eman C writes, "A case study for Cut to the Feeling?" This refers to Carly Rae Jepsen's song from last year. And as it turns out, it's great for very similar reasons that Run Away With Me, the song I covered earlier this year, is also great. A chord progression that doesn't have a one chord, heavy syncopation in the vocal melody, lyrics about wanting to escape romantic limbo. So yeah, like ROM, Cut to the Feeling is yet another gem in our sword-wielding queen's discography. Tizza123M writes, "I have a suggestion for an analysis. The phenomenon that is Africa by Toto, and songs that are similar. And in a follow-up, the songs that memes made beloved classics." That would make a good analysis. In today's case study, let's talk about memes. How does a song become a meme? I don't know, they just do. Just kidding. But not really. Truth is, there's no set path or qualities that guarantee a song's ascension into memedom. The machinations that lead to a song becoming a meme are so random that trying to pin them down is ultimately fruitless. And like So Bad It's Good Music, nobody sets out to make a meme song, which is why when the artists behind meme songs are asked how their songs blew up, their response is essentially, "We have no idea, we're just rolling with it." So instead of trying to define a course towards becoming a meme, I want to look at certain musical qualities that make a song more likely to become a meme. But first, some context. Now, I'm not going to go in depth with what a meme is. Chances are you know what one is if you clicked on this. But I do want to mention two quick things. What memes need to succeed, and why they're even used. First off, what makes a meme? The word meme was coined by Richard Dawkins in 1976 in his book, The Selfish Game. There are 3 key things something must embody to become a meme: copy fidelity, fecundity, and longevity. If something has these 3 qualities, it's more likely to become a successful meme. Second, why are memes used for communication? To answer that, here's a quote from philosopher Alvin Neuf from a piece on NPR. "It's not the meme that's funny, as it were, all by itself. It's the meme viewed against the background of a whole series of thematic variations." It's like this with knock-knock jokes too, or light bulb jokes. Part of what makes the joke funny is the appreciation that it is a variation on a theme. The joke is at once a move inside a genre and a comment on it. And understanding the joke is really a sensitivity to a whole swatch of shared life, background assumptions, images, self-images, and so on. At their core, memes are a widely known inside joke, and the sentiment that a meme functions as a container for a particular inside joke and the humor derived from the meme comes from variations on the container will become very important as we discuss musical memes. With that baseline established, here are the qualities that make a song more likely to become a meme. I have one quick note before I start listing these off. While I will bring up specific examples of songs to describe each quality, that doesn't mean that each song only has one quality. In fact, the majority of these meme songs embody many of these qualities. So keep that in mind if I don't bring up a meme in the specific context that you would expect to see it in. Also, if you don't see a certain meme mentioned, keep in mind, I tried to keep this as family friendly as possible. With that in mind, let's get into this.
You used to call me on my cell phone.
First off, a successful meme song is one that a lot of people know. Which makes sense, right? If a meme is an inside joke, a meme being successful and widely known means that more people get the joke. To use a comparison No makes, using a meme that people aren't familiar with is like trying to tell a light bulb joke to someone who doesn't know what a light bulb is. Thus, for a song to become memeable, it should be one that is already well known. And it's usually well known because a good meme song can be memorable in a number of ways. It can be good, it can be catchy, it can be so bad it's good, it can have a killer synth hook a la Darude Sandstorm, it can have a specific line that stands out, something like, wake me up inside, or look at this photograph. Whatever the reason, it sticks in your head. Nearly every meme song has a visual with it of some kind. Maybe it's the music video, like Rick Astley's Never Gonna Give You Up and the practice of Rickrolling. Maybe it's a still from the music video, like Hotline Bling. Maybe it's a scene from a movie or a TV show where the song is used, like the main theme for Pirates of the Caribbean.
That's got to be the best pirate I've ever seen. So it would seem.
Maybe it's not even related to the song, like a majority of the songs that became memes because of Vine, rest in peace.
Love's so hard to find. Your feelings changed like the weather.
Alright, getting into the music itself. Meme songs usually have a drop, and I say drop because it's not the kind you'd normally expect. It's not a dubstep drop, though dubstep songs do become memes. What I mean is these songs have sections that have certain instrumentation, which then transition abruptly into sections with more and/or different instrumentation. The drop is useful because, when paired with a video, the drop functions as an accentuation of a punchline. The visual setup of the joke happens as the first section plays, then the punchline hits just as the second section suddenly cuts in. Songs that had a drop were most commonly seen in the days of Vine, songs like Breakbot's Baby I'm Yours or AWOL Nation's Run.
Run.
Here's another good example. The first 4 measures of Denzel Curry's Ultimate have sparse pitch-shifted piano notes and chime dings, but as soon as that cash register hits,
I am the one, the way your son don't need a gun to get respect upon
the production suddenly becomes fuller, with percussion, bass, and Denzel rapping about how he is the one, how he don't weigh a ton, and how he don't need a gun to get respect up on the street. And while we're on the topic of lyrics,
Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you.
most meme songs are played straight in their original context, so they usually aren't parodies or comedy songs. When placed in a scenario that contradicts their original context, it creates dissonance that makes the song funny. For example, the opening of Toto's Africa on its own sets the stage for an epic, transcendental jeep ride through the blessed rains down in Africa. But when paired with a video of a robot dog dancing, it becomes cute and kind of funny. A lot of meme songs were originally released years ago and are used today to elicit a past memory out of the listener, a reminder that the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Which reminds me, All-Star by Smash Mouth. Now first, All-Star was a huge hit back in the 90s, and it has a music video that's often used in memes. But second, if you were a young child circa 2001, I'd be willing to bet that your primary memory of this song is this.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me.
Another great example is Ocean Man by Ween. Now again, this song was from the 90s, and it's by a relatively well-known alt-rock band. But also again, if you were a young kid circa 2005, I'd be willing to bet you probably know it more from this.
Manager, this is the greatest day of my life!
Ocean man, take me by the hand.
That added nostalgia on top of whatever the joke may be makes the meme more impactful.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
Sometimes meme songs are used in the same way that they were used in another piece of media. Referencing said media in a meme not only plays off the song, it also plays off the media being referenced. A great example is Roundabout by Yes. The song originally came out years ago, but it garnered more attention when it was used in the anime JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. The song would close out each episode along with this arrow saying "to be continued." This method of ending an episode would become its own meme, as the song would play over some video, and just as the video takes an unexpected turn. Another great example is The Sounds of Silence by Simon and Garfunkel. Now this song is a classic, and it's one of the most well-known tunes of its era, but recently it was used in this.
Finally, nothing standing in the way of a loving, committed relationship with Anne.
My life is a fallacy.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to...
And thus, when it's used as a meme, it's used to create that dissonance between visual and song that I mentioned earlier, like Sad Elmo in the Snow, or Ben Affleck's vacant stare during an interview.
Refrigerator, refrigerator.
Yes, Papa!
If you recall my video on So Bad It's Good music, you might remember that I used a definition of ironically enjoyed music that included music enjoyed because it's bad. I also touched on how that kind of music is primarily enjoyed through memes. Memes are a huge opportunity for songs that we enjoy because they're bad to become famous, and in a twisted sense, successful. For example, as of this video, one of the most recent music-related memes was this.
Johnny do 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 do, Johnny do 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 do, Johnny do do do.
This is a variation on the famous kid song Johny Johny Yes Papa. It's also why I can't sleep at night. This particular variation was made by the YouTube animation channel Billion Surprise Toys, whose universe includes several children, their parents, living ice cream men, living refrigerators, and a tank top wearing gorilla with a rollie on his wrist.
I would like to play with all these balls.
However, the greatest example of a So Bad It's Good song becoming a huge meme has to be this.
It's Friday, Friday, gotta get down on Friday. Everybody's looking forward to the weekend.
Rebecca Black's 2010 magnum opus, masterfully discussing topics such as, which seat in this car should I take? And partying, partying, yeah. This song was a legitimate pop culture phenomenon for a hot sec. And the wave of memes and parodies that this song spawned is something that very few songs since have been able to replicate. That statement's kinda long and vague, but let me explain. First, on a smaller level, some meme songs have recognizable elements that can be swapped out with another sound. Usually, it's a sound from another meme that sounds approximately close to the original. For example,
I've been really trying.
second, sometimes a meme is auto-tuned to mimic the melody of a meme song. For example, and finally, the most egregious kind of meme replacement, technical memes. Something like, I don't know, We Are Number One from Lazy Town, but every time they say one, the bass gets boosted. Or All-Star, but it's a Bach chorale.
She was looking kind of dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead.
And then you watch it and you're like, yeah, that is exactly what I expected. Meme songs are often used in mashups with other songs, whether they be meme or non-meme. Is there another way to say non-meme? Is it just a normal song? One of the most famous meme mashups is You Reposted in the Wrong Neighborhood, which is weirdly catchy even though the two songs are in different keys and it really irks me. Also, if we're talking about mashups, we need to mention Neil Cicierega's trilogy of mouth mashups. If you haven't heard these by some chance, they are absolute masterpieces of mashups, including pieces such as Imagine All-Star People, Wonderwall, and Bustin'.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. I ain't the shit.
I need to stress again, these are all traits that a meme song can have, but having them doesn't guarantee a song becoming a meme. What songs become memes is such a random, luck of the draw thing that trying to guarantee anything is useless. I mean, the two most recent meme songs have been the Johnny Johnny Abomination and Kanye and Lil Pump's Love Letter to Roblox. You can't predict this stuff. That said, despite their unpredictability, meme songs are a powerful tool for expressing and communicating ideas, and above all, having a good laugh. And with that, I leave you now with a variation on a classic. See you next time.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around.
known each other for so long. Your heart's been